Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Andre B. This is your LesComm improved Magnum 1. Andre is a really good customer. This is like his eighth or ninth radio that he's purchased from me. A lot of repeat business. Thank you, Andre. While I'm at it, I'd like to thank everyone for their business. It is much appreciated. Okay, what we've got is a Magnum 1 that has an SP1A installed and the LesComm improvements installed. Okay, let me roll it over here so I can show you what's been done. All right, there's your SP1A. It's already set up for this radio and a stock microphone. Okay, now if you use a power mic, you may want to turn down the mic gain, okay, which is this one right here. But you'll get the paper with that. All right, you can just turn down the mic gain on the front of the radio too. That'll do the same thing. Okay. Your SP1A is wired directly into the microphone connector. All right, I had a little bit of leftover. I didn't measure correctly, but I figured that would be okay. Here is the switch on the back. All right, with it in the down position like it is now. This is down. Remember, I got the radio upside down. With it in the down position like this, it's off. With it in the up position towards the antenna connector, it's on. Okay? Off, on. Remember, the radio's upside down. Okay? All right. LesComm upgrades. I've upgraded the voltage regulator buffer filter. It's now a 3300, upgraded from a 1000. This is a 25 volt capacitor. All right. Same thing with the DC voltage input buffer filter. I've upgraded it from a 1000 microfarad to a 3300 microfarad. Here is your Palomar Max mod. I got the Loctite on there to keep it from backing off, and as you can see, I've got plenty of heatsink compound on there. All right, there's your dual IF filters. And for those of you who do not know, you can't just stick another filter in the empty hole and make it work. There's other things that has to be done in order for it to work properly. Otherwise, you won't get the signal through it as you should. Okay, the bias on the finals have been set. They're all the new Magnums come with IRF 520 ends, but they're real IRs. They're actually made by the IR company, complete with the little IR symbol. So consequently, they do a little better on output power than the generic IRF 520 ends. Okay. All right, let's do some power checks, and I can show you what the radio is doing. More to come. All right, I have a 50 watt slug on the RMS side. That's going to be the left hand meter, which means we'll be reading on the center scale. I have a 100 watt slug on the peak side. So we'll be reading on the bottom scale on the meter on the right. And as you can see, I have the multiplier set at ×1. Need to get a label made for that. One of those get around to it things. Okay. Now then, I am on, what mode am I in? Okay, now I'm in AM. We're dead key in about 18 watts. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio 1 2 1 2, audio. Little over 100 peak. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to lower sideband. I'm now in the lower sideband mode. Audio. Hello, audio. You can see the RMS power is up to about 40 watts. And we're somewhere around 90 watts on output power on sideband. Hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio hello. Hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 audio test. Alright, now let's flip the SP1A on. This should bring up our average output power. Audio hello, hello audio, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. See, as you talk, you get lots of peaks and stuff in between the words. As you're saying different syllables of the words, you get peaks and lulls. And what the compression engine does in the SP1A is kind of bring all of those audio peaks and lulls up to the same level. And I thought I'd turn off the timeout talk, so I'll have to go back and do that. But audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, that was on sideband. Okay, let me turn off the. All right. Okay, now the timeout is now turned off. Hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I had switched over to FM. I forgot to tell you that. But that's the output power on FM. Okay. All right. Back to AM now. Audio hello. Hello audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. And I'll turn off the beep too. No, actually that's not the beep, that's the microphone causing that, because it makes contact with the receive circuit before the transmit circuit releases. In this particular microphone, it's just a generic microphone, and that's what's causing the chirp. If I used a regular Magnum microphone, it wouldn't do that. You know what? I got one wired up for a Magnum. Let me switch it over and get rid of this adapter. Okay. That way I can demonstrate the power mic on this too. Alright, more to come. Okay, sorry about that. No, I was wrong. I had turned the beep on. Not real sure how I did that, but I guess I pushed the button or whatever, and it was the beep that was causing, the Roger beep that was doing that chirping. Okay, boy, I don't like Roger beeps. Hello audio, audio 1 2. Audio hello, hello audio, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. We are still in lower sideband mode. Hello audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Okay, that's FM. Here's the FM power. You can see we're about 62 watts on the peak meter. Of course, you can't read peak on FM, and I'm not real sure why. It must be the design of the peak circuit inside the meter that's causing it to read, but it really shouldn't read anything. Turn that off and see what it does. Okay, that's more like it. All right, you got about what is that, 35 watts on FM, and we're dead keying about 19 watts on AM. Is that right? Yeah. Turn the peak back on for this. Audio hello, hello audio, audio 1 2 audio. We want to see this meter move forward. Audio, which it's doing. And we're getting over 100 watts peak on AM audio. Okay. Alrighty. I think you're going to be really happy with this one. But anyway, that's what it looks like on the inside. And we're getting more output power because this radio has real IR transistors in it. Okay? Not generic IRF 520s, but the real IRF 520Ns. They do a little more power than the generics, as you just saw. These are more along the lines of the output power of a 13N10, but not the, the fuse like characteristics the 13N10s have if you don't set the bias up correctly. But I have set the bias on these, so you should never have that problem. Okay? And I believe I've showed you all the LesComm upgrades, your Palomar Max Mod. You see it's got lots of heat sink behind it, heat sink compound behind it. Okay. Alright, got the wires all dressed. I did have a little bit of extra length, but rather than cut the wires, I just ran it that way in case I decided not to mount this here and maybe mount it somewhere else, like back here or to the lid. But I decided on this location here, so it gave me a little bit of extra lead. But it's wired directly into the microphone connector. Okay. The wires are not cut, and I didn't cut the microphone wires. It'd be a simple matter to separate this, take the heat shrink off of it, unsolder these two wires, and solder this wire right back to the PC board of the connector, and do away with the SP1A if you decide you want to. Okay. Now, this is a power mic that I put on here to show you that after I figured out what was going on with the beeping, because when I changed back to a microphone wired specifically for the Magnum, it still beeped. And I got to looking at the window, the beep was on. So I bumped probably changing the clarifier, bump this button over here. That turns the Roger beep, or the beep on and off. To turn the beep on and off, like when you change the channel, you press function and then press beep. Okay. In my opinion, they could just take all them damn things out of these radios. And for 40-something years, we operated, well, actually longer than that. We've operated radios without any damn beeps in them. Why do we have all these beeps now? I hate them. But anyway, that's a little bit off topic. Andre, there you go, buddy. That's what it looks like inside. Sure you'll enjoy this one. Alright, more to come. Okay, Andre, here it is. All put together. Got the seal on it. Okay. I've told you guys before, I really like the cabinet on these Magnums. It's nice and thick. The lids are nice and thick. It's got a nice, well-made chassis. Just a really nice radio. I wanted to thank all of my friends, especially for your business. I have a lot of friends in the radio world and a lot of customers. I do appreciate everything. And I know a lot of you mean well when you send me information about other people on YouTube saying things about my shop, but I ignore that kind of stuff. I don't believe in bashing other shops on my channel, and I'm not going to start. It's kind of sad to me that other shops have to bash each other and bash shops that are doing good work to try to get business for themselves. And in my opinion, that's what a lot of it is. Well, I'm not going to stoop to that level. All of you know my work. I show it to you on YouTube. So I think that my work speaks for itself. I don't think I need to bash anybody else. But I just wanted to say thank you. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of my friends on the radio and also all of my customers. Thank you so much for your business. Okay, Andre, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to set it up for you. I'm sure you'll like it. 7-3, everybody.